Okay, so I recorded this once, but it wasn't very good, and I didn't cover all the stuff that I wanted to cover, and I rambled about one of my OCs and how they originated, and the video ended before I could finish speaking, so it cut me off, and it sounded weird. So I retaking this. Okay, so I'm working on reference sheets. Um, working on reference sheets for the OCs that I use or will use in the future. Like, these are my three main OCs, and I wanted to redesign them or create a better reference sheet for them because I added features that are not, like, seen in my other reference sheets. Uh, so, I'm trying to think about words, but I didn't write a script again. It's the first time I did write a script, and it was horrible, and I think I'm going to have to take this again. But if I don't, then hi, and comment, cats are adorable in not the description, in the comments, because I said so. But don't if you don't want to, because I said so. Um, anyway, so the design of purple has changed over the coming months from when I first created purple was in the Chime meme, which unless you are a subscriber from then, like a long time ago, like back in October, I think it was when I made the Chime meme, maybe September, that you do not know the beginning of purple and how horrible purple looked. I rewatched the Chime meme just recently, and that's how I think. No, that's not how I remember it. I remember it because I was like, oh, I need to make an OC for this meme that I'm making, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make a purple cat because my channel name is Purple Kitty Banana. That's why it has yellow in it, and blue because it was a nice color to go with it. So I created the character and I just kept using him, and I was like, okay, you're just my persona now. So that's how Purple came to be. And Purple has changed quite a while. I did not like drawing floof at the time of when I first created Purple. So Purple had no floof because I didn't like drawing. I did not like drawing it, not drilling it. um so yeah. And then uh the floof was actually inspired by my friend Foxpaws Animates, for like the head, and then the shoulders weren't really inspired. I already did the shoulders for a while, and the face was inspired by T Cloud for the face floof. Um, Big ears was like, oh, I think this looks nice, so I made them big, but I've recently toned it down a little because I was like, okay, maybe a little too big. And then the tail I made like extra big because I think it looks nice. In my opinion, you don't have to think the same, but I like it. So, oh, I the I like it meme. That one I was like, okay, that's fine. I did the I like it meme for my 100 subscriber special. I thought I heard a thing in my microphone that I'm using and it was weird. I did it for my 100 subscriber special, and I've improved. I can say that. I'm trying not to trash my art as much because my friend doesn't like it when I do that. So, yeah. So, purple is the first. I can't say that. Purple is the second third. I have a character I already created. You will see them after purples. But I have a character that I created with like that's two characters in one type thing. Uh so second second concept. Second concept that I created. Uh but the first actual persona that I've stick to because the other ones were really weird and dumb, and I looked back at them a while ago, and my art was horrible. And I used to show my art to my sisters before my sister stopped caring, and she'd always say, "Oh, it looks good," and I'm like, "You're lying to me." Now, like, she was lying to me. I can tell. Uh, but yeah, that's how purple came to be because I needed to know C for the chime meme. Yeah, and the I can speak words very well, can't I? And the accessories, I can't talk about them very much longer. Were a thing that I just created because why not? So this is my OC that I was talking about earlier. The one with two OCs in one. This is the one that spoke in the radio meme. I forgot the name. I remembered the name. I know the name. I'm just okay. Malt. Malt is the name. And I created Malt specifically for the radio meme. Uh, yeah. So I gave Malt pop pads because Purple also had pop pads, and so does every other OC I have. And I was like, oh, I should probably use pop pads. And so now that is another thing that's changed that has not been showcased yet because I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, that I have used malt nor custard, which is the other one, in a recent uh, video. That's what it's called. I'm stuttering a lot less than I did the first recording. I know that, and that's saying something because I'm still stuttering a lot, but it's not as much. It's not as bad. Okay, so the original Double Tails design was not inspired by anyone. I was just trying to make arms like that go flap in the radio meme, like when it says black and white and black and white and black and white. It looks like tails, so it's like yes, these are tails now because it just looked ridiculous as arms. So I was like, these are tails now. And so it just stayed that way because I didn't want to look like an idiot. And so that's what happened. And then the eye changing was also was made for the radio meme because OC for the radio meme. So blue, green, yellow, and red were, I had to sing the thing in my head, were for the eye changing for the radio meme. I might link the memes that they first pop up in the description if I remember, if I watch the video before I post it like publicly. I also redesigned the floof because there was no floof, and I wanted a floof because I think I like floof. So it's like drippy floof because it's a melting cat thing. So now I'm like doing this because I forgot to do that in the original thingy, the original recording thing. So next up, in a second, we have custard. My other part to malt and custard are the same cat. I don't have a backstory for him yet, but I will. I promise. Soon-ish, maybe not. I don't know. My friend, uh, 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 she changed her name on YouTube. I'm trying to remember the name. It's like Ramen Miku, and those two words in the thingy, in the name, that's what it's called. Custard and Terracotta Hiroshi are like the custard and malt and Hiroshi's terracotta buddy are all in a thingy together, like a family. So yeah, uh, I say a lot still. I don't know if I said that. I think I did not say that in this one. I just said I say a lot, and then I say right after I say a lot. So I'm just laughing at myself. So this recording might get cut off again. So I might have to redo this again. But so yeah, they're all in a family, and I will come up with a backstory. Don't worry. Because Malt had eyes and just eyes, I gave Custard Teeth and Just Teeth, because Custard was supposed to be like an alter ego type thing. So I'm just gonna call Custard and Malt are altered egos of each other because they're two separate people still. And yeah, that's the end of the video. And I hope you enjoyed the fan art, speed art.